going on, YouTube? Today is 5/10/2025. Alright, got a stacking challenge for all of you. And I want your input on this because situations vary for all of us. And I really hope people participate in this. Nothing in this video is financial advice. Do your own research, form your own opinions. MoneyMetals link in the description down below if you want to get back to the channel at no additional cost to you. Rumble channel down below. Please follow, like, comment, and hit the subscribe. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. I really want some interaction on this one. I did a poll, community tab, whatever you want to call it, about a stacking challenge. I want your input on this. What we have here are 3 full rolls of 90% dimes. Okay, let's look at metal prices real quick. Gold, 33.26.24, so still over 3,300 an ounce. Silver, 32.80, holding nicely. Platinum, 10.11.85, doing well. Palladium, 10.12.84, it kind of lives in that range. Gold to silver ratio, 101.40. Okay, so let's do a little math here. In the tube of dimes, there are 50 dimes. Okay. $5. Each tube of dimes is 3.575 troy ounces, which means if you stack 1 tube of dimes a week, and this is what I'm going for, and I want to start this on June 2nd. So I want to run this June 2nd. I'm going to start it then and end it June 30th. That's a little over 4 weeks, 4 weeks and change. So I want to, no, that is 4 weeks, sorry. I want to, for myself, I want to stack a tube of dimes a week at minimum. And if you prefer quarters, I suppose we could split it up and you could do a half a tube of quarters every week, because quarter is 7.15 ounces, same with halves per tube. So if you want to do that, I'm going to go with dimes probably. But if you stack dimes, or a half a tube of quarters, or a half a tube of halves, whatever you want to do. Let's see, that's 3.575 ounces a week times 4 weeks in a month. That's 14.3 ounces right there, baby. Boom. Now we divide that by 2. Let's say you want to do a tube a week. Okay? I mean, excuse me, a tube every other week. That's still 7.15 ounces added to the stack. So I think that's a good goal. Now I'm going to use Hero Bullion to do it. I love Hero. They have a minimum shipping of $149, which means I'm going to have to get creative. I have a couple options. I can do a tube, or I can do a tube and a half. How am I going to do that? I don't want to pay shipping. So I think what I'm going to do, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a tube of dimes, and I'm going to add a little bit of quarters, because I have 2 more orders on the way, but my tube of quarters here isn't full. It'll be about half full after my orders. So if I add $1 every week, it'll be just about full during the stacking challenge. So I think that's what I'll do. That way I don't have to pay the shipping, because I can't just get a roll of dimes or a tube of dimes without paying shipping. So that's what I'm going to do. I want to know what y'all think. Is a tube a week too much? Is a tube every other week better? You know, what's your current financial situation? And you know, a lot of this comes from, you know, old nickel stacking. 888 the Great. He always said 10,000 dimes is a good goal. Now obviously that's give or take 23 grand depending on silver price. And if that's all you have, that's probably not going to be enough to get you through the world if you don't have any other metals, any other investments. But, and I'm not saying let's all stack 10,000 dimes. It'd be good to have. I mean, can't go wrong with dimes. But this is just a good way to get our dime count up, in my opinion. And I'm going to do it. I want to know if all y'all are going to do it. 1 of these a week. Full. 50 of them. 50 of these. Or 50 of these every other week, whatever you can do. I want your input on this. Also, I missed my package today. This is not silver related, but I'm going to show you something I got coming. I'm going to go, excuse me, I'm going to go pick it up on Monday at UPS. I'm extremely excited. Oregon is making some anti-2A Senate bills, which I think are going to stick. I have 2 ARs. I have 1 AK. My AK does have a slide fire on it. My 2 ARs are both stock, bone stock. One of them is going to get what's in this package because it's going to be a banned item, and it's not coming off. Second Amendment, America. I'm not doing that anymore. But if I take one of the ARs and make it soon to be illegal, and I can just take it out whenever I want, and then the other one I'll leave stock, and I don't have to worry about it until they make the whole thing illegal in this friggin' state. But I'm not giving anything up, so I'm very excited for what's coming in this package. So the nice thing about politicians, not that there's a nice thing about any politician, but I guess one thing that's less bad is normally they'll tell you when they're going to do things that you don't like when it comes to messing with your rights. And I've received that message loud and clear with what's going on in my state. So going to get some things now while they're easier to get. And I'm going to keep them because this is America. And I don't care what politician tells me, you can't have this anymore. Done with that. So, that being said, drop a comment below. I really want to get some interaction going with the stacking challenge. I don't care if you use your LCS. I don't care what bullion set you use. For me, it's going to be Hero. I'm going to get over that shipping threshold by doing a dollar face of quarters with my dimes, because I need those anyway. Let me know what you think. Let me know if that's realistic for you. Just trying to bring people together. And this isn't just channels, okay? I want you guys to understand that. This is channels. This is viewers. This is anybody in the community. You know, all of us. Because I really, really want all of us to support each other in increasing our wealth, our stacks, our goals. And I think this would be a good way to bring us together. And, you know, there are no losers in this situation that participate because you're still gaining in your stack. So, even if you can't do a tube every 2 weeks, you can do 2 dimes a week or 2 dimes every 2 weeks. You're still winning because you're still increasing your stack. So, we're still taking steps forward in the right direction. So, I really want to get that going. Let me know what you think. You know, let me know what's realistic for you. As far as what you can add. Like I said, hit the like. None of this is financial advice, just a friendly challenge. There's no competition other than that, we have with ourselves. And yeah, seriously, let me know what's on your mind. And whatever you do, keep stacking.